Coach, you said rest was the biggest thing you wanted after the regionals. What specifically, though, did you fine-tune maybe to get your team ready for Super Regional?
More so just getting back in a routine. We really haven't had that much rest as we just hit them hard since the Stanford series, and because it's the NCAA tournament, you don't necessarily need to take the days off, but we definitely took advantage of Monday to rest our minds and our bodies and get the academics underneath us. I think that's something that we get to work on and get to stay in the routine with, which is nice. You know, the other schools don't necessarily have to do that or get to do that, but in general, it's just about us getting in our routine, preparing for the next weekend, just like it would be a general 3-game series.
Speaking of academics, I think you had 9 players on all conference accolades for their academic work. Does a smart team equal a winning team?
Well, we always want a smart team. I think at Washington, we want to find that fine line between really loving and enjoying the academic experience along with the softball experience, and it takes a lot to be able to compete at this level here, where we, in all aspects, we may not have 4.0 GPAs and 400 batting averages and 0.0 ERAs, but what we do have is tough-minded individuals that can make adjustments and love the game and love learning about the game.
For all 3 of the players, is it a different feel now at Super Regional, or are you just trying to keep it fun and do everything you've done until this point?
Keep it fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, just staying in a routine. We've been doing all the work and just being confident in our preparation. I think that's super important to being in Super Regionals. I don't think we play any higher. We just play our game and play Husky softball.
Yeah, for sure. We always try not to think about different teams having different aspects, different types, different parts of the game, different seasons and all that sort of stuff. We always try and go out there with everything we've got and leave it all on the field.
You have faced Kentucky this time, earlier this year at the Mary Nutter. Coach, maybe for you, how do they look different right now on video than when you played them 2-3 months ago?
I think every team that we've played is different from the time where you face them pre-conference season, and conference season grows you up a lot, and whether you're an old team or a young team. I think specifically we're a different team in terms of our flow. Our lineup is more solid. The athletes can play behind each other more consistently. You know what to expect, and so I think other teams are in that same way, and it's just going to be an awesome opportunity for us to see where we're at and to play another great opponent that is going to be tough for us, but through our preparation and our love for the game, we're going to give it what we have and find a way to get it done.
Taryn, you and Gabby both tag teamed Kentucky the first time. What do you remember about that game, maybe their lineup and the style of softball they play?
They play their game. I mean, they attack pitches, they make adjustments, and just like we do. And I feel like at this point in the season, I mean, you kind of have to make it this far. So we're just, preparing the way we can and doing what we can to get there. And I feel like that's what's so cool about us is that we can work together, we can grow off of previous games, and that's all we're focusing on.
Is it hard not to look ahead? I know you guys probably get back to where we were last year, to not look ahead and stay in the moment. Is that difficult at all?
I just think in general, the experience that we have, we're so about what we're doing, and we aim to be about what we're doing right now. And I think the fact that we know what it looks like next weekend in terms of our group, these 3 specifically, they know what that's like. So there's not much of an anticipation other than attack today, get to the next pitch, be where we need to be when we need to be there. And that's really the competition. And to your point, I mean, the anticipation, it's exciting, all of that, but it's about taking care of what we need to take care of now, because if you were to advance to the next stage, you have to be in that same situation all the time. So that's how you have to operate mindset-wise.
Is your team, if you looked at the start of the season, are you right now, we're at, as a team where you want to be at this point? Are you satisfied with where you're at?
I think the exciting part about this group is that we have probably an unlimited capacity to grow, and we might not reach that place even if we extend our season to June 5th. I think this team still has room to grow together. So the fact that we've been playing pretty well lately feels good, but we have still so much to get through. And if they can reflect back on last season, I mean, we even showed a lot of video yesterday about their progression as players, mentally, physically, all that stuff from maybe 2 years ago time to now. Even week to week, you just see so much growth. So that's the exciting part about this group.
You the two seniors, I mean, have you guys, has it dawned on you that, best case scenario, in a couple weeks you're done? Are you trying to enjoy it more because it is your last time through that?
Yeah, I feel like, that's kind of a hard one. I don't know, I feel like just as a senior class and working through everything that we've worked through in our 4 years, like, it's never about this being, where we're at. And I feel like that's what's super cool is, like, as a program, we continue to grow. And our senior class is just like every other class, and the meanings of, like, we're here in the moment. And I think that's what's super cool. So, I don't know, it's just, we're here to play softball.
So you're enjoying more if you noticed last time?
I'm a junior.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. No worries. No worries.
Heather, can you kind of talk about Morgan, the way she returned, missing all of last year, and being able to come back and have the year she has? That seems kind of like a hard thing when you sit out the whole year and be as good as she has, not only defensively but offensively for you guys.
Yeah, I think what makes Morgan Flores special is going from the 2017 season. I mean, she became a huge, huge part of our offense. I mean, 70-some RBIs that year. And then expecting to be back in the mix last year, and we obviously built our team around, her being in that lineup. And then suddenly, once she wasn't in that lineup, just really proud of the team and their ability to rebound, and Morgan's ability to take in what she took in last year, watching film, maybe being outside the dugout, seeing things from that perspective. But the special thing about Morgan is just who she is as a teammate, who she is as a player. I mean, if you tell her what she is on the outside and say all these things, I mean, she would deny that to the end, because she just is so humble and she just wants to work so hard for this team and for her teammates. So I think it's great having her back because of those reasons, not necessarily because of what she produces. I mean, those are great added bonuses, but just who she is as a person is what makes her so special.
Sis, is it a different lineup for you with Morgan hitting right behind you?
Yeah, it's kind of a little different than it has been in the past. I did hit second last year and the year before, but it's kind of cool. Just Glass calls it a bloop and a blap. Like, I get on and then Morgan just hits me in. It's kind of a cool little thing we got going.
That's old school.
Yeah, a boop and a blap.
And I guess, Heather, on that, on kind of that same thing there, your center fielder, Sammy, last year she was playing in the state championships, and now this year, she's leading to this area. I mean, what kind of change have you seen in Sammy, and how has she kind of solidified the center field out there?
Sammy Reynolds is probably one of the late bloomers in her own class even. I think, even in high school, she looked like she was 12 years old. But for her to come into our system, she's very smart, very intelligent, very competitive, and she's just a sponge. And to be able to have these guys around her, lead her every day, and her to be able to pick the brains of the people around her is what makes her so special. But 365 days ago, the fact that she might have been playing in that state tournament, I don't even know if she could even have imagined being in the role that she is today. But it just speaks to her intelligence and her overall competitiveness, and we're excited about her future for sure.
Decided who's going to start yet?
We haven't actually, and it's exciting because I think we play it for a series. You don't win or lose the series in one game, and so we're just exploring the opportunities and seeing what is going to be the best mix. But I think just in our mindset, with the two of them, we can't lose.
So when do you decide that? Like an hour for the game, morning of the game? When will you tell them?
Sometimes it's just trending, so how we're doing and what we want to do. And we spoke to this last week just about the dynamic abilities between the two of them. And, just they're not so fragile that they have to know the night before if they're pitching or the week of. I think they're both planning to be ready for all games, and we're going to use them as the game suggests we use them.
We'll release lineups about 20 minutes before each game, just like normal. We'll try.
Is that unique to this tandem, or have you done that throughout the time you've been head coach here? Not really let the starting pitcher know until maybe an hour or so before?
If you're Danielle Laurie, you pretty much know you're going to get the ball every day.
She was the only one.
But if you're not her, and we do have the luxury to have two very dynamic, different pitchers, I think they have to grow into those opportunities and understand how to work together, not just within the games, but throughout the week to be able to prepare. But we've had a nice tandem in the past. Brianna Walker and Caitlin Inglesby, specifically in 2013, we definitely won the games that we won because of their two, different looks that we could give the offenses that we were facing.
Taryn, you already had a senior day, technically, but you were planning on having a few more weekends here to play. This now will be officially your last weekend playing in the stadium. Have you thought about that at all, what that's going to be like for you, just knowing that it'll be your final time playing?
I think what actually kind of gets me a little bit more than, I love playing on our field, but practicing on our field, I think is something that actually gets me a little bit more because it's a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more me time or bullpen time or team time. And so in practice yesterday, I was kind of just sitting in the bullpen talking with Gabby, and then I was just like, I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss just sitting in the bullpen being comfortable. But as far as when it comes to playing a game, it's all about business, and I can't let emotions get in the way of that. I'm going to miss playing here, but the memories that we're going to make, that's what I'm going to hold on to.
I guess for the two pitchers that are, what's it kind of like for you two in there, helping each other, so especially on Sunday when Gabby's doing what she's doing, what's kind of going on there? What's the dynamic of that?
I think it is constantly a surprise to us too. We sort of flow with every single day. We like to just enjoy ourselves. It keeps us on our feet, keeps us having fun. We'll just go out there, and whoever's pitching will come back in the dugout and have a little joke to ourselves, meet each other out there, do our little thing. And it's just, every day is just so much fun every time.
Is it kind of a superstition though? Was anybody saying to you that, ooh, you have a no-hitter, or did you notice you had a no-hitter, or did you even think about it? Or?
It's an unspoken rule. You don't say it. You don't say it. And
I think we knew it, but you just don't say it.
yeah, so, with each inning, even if class is like, go roll over, I'm like, okay, I'll go roll over, but I'm not going in. She's doing fine. And so I just sit there, I go, and I get hot, and I'm ready to go if anything happens, but I'm like, I pray that I don't have to go in this game. And I think when I'm sitting there and I'm watching Gabby throw her no-nos, I'm like a little kid in a candy store. I'm sitting there so happy for her. And it's an awesome feeling to pitch alongside Gabby.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much.
Cute.